digital art.
Yes.
Where did this journey start with you? And I want to talk about this journey because this is another amazing thing. We've both been going through this whole journey at the same time as well and thoroughly loving it. So give me that whole story. Where did it start for you?
So I missed the whole free-to-claim CryptoPunk 2017. I never bought a CryptoKitty when Ethereum showed up. I saw them. I saw how it collapsed the network. I saw the punks, but I was too busy doing my stuff and missed the whole thing and missed the NFT craziness of 21 or 20, 21, 22. I stumbled into digital art in 2022, just 3 years ago. And it was in the bear market, and I was the markets had calmed down. World was a little bit slower. We were reshaping our thesis and our thinking. And on Twitter, I was scrolling and I saw an art piece posted that looked very similar to an art piece that Becky and I have from a Brazilian artist that was painted in the 80s. And it was very similar. And we were like, whoa, this is beautiful. So ended up going online, buying it. It was from a Mexican artist called Juan Carlos Garcia. And he had done it on a Bright Moments Mexico exhibition. And so we bought our first NFT. And then our journey was more like, let's pair, because we have an art, we've been collecting physical art for a while. Let's pair some of our physical art with our digital art. And we went and saw the autoglyphs, and they matched with something we had from an artist from the 50s. And so our journey was not a crypto first journey. Our journey was not a trading journey or a looking for the hot to find stuff. It was very artistic by nature, just trying to pair. And along that journey, when we bought the autoglyphs, we got a chance to meet John and Matt, the Larva founders. And then we talked about CryptoPunks and about the pixels in the CryptoPunks and where it comes from. And we're the same age and how it was the same games we were playing when we were kids and the psychic and the whole story about and how it was free to claim. And that was the day that the aha moment came. And trying to convince Becky to shift from physical art to digital was a journey of itself. And now we're fully, as you can imagine.
Well, because
journey,
I remember following you earlier in the journey, and you were comparing Latin American and South American art that you'd had physically and that art history of that region, and then showing the art history of that region continuing into digital art and how they were referencing each other. So you really came from art itself.
We came from art itself completely. We were just doing the pairings, and our first website was just pairing our stuff and for ourselves and showing our kids how art can talk in different generations to different people, but it still rhymes. And that was our whole thing. I would say along the way, three things happen. One, you encounter amazing people that are so creative that inspire you. And that is people that, have become our friends, like Eric from Snowfro or Mike People or Sam Spratt and or Michael and Picos. And when you start to meet them and you see the human behind them, you even fall in love more because the inspiration of what they're doing goes beyond just what they're expressing. It's what they feel. So that was really refreshing in a world where art has become extremely stale and politically heated and in many ways boring. I remember we went to the Biennale in Venice in 2023, maybe? When was it? 2024, 23, 24. And we walked the Biennale and it was boring. It was dead. It was no energy. It was just all of this, and it was curated by a Brazilian curator. We thought it was going to be tropical and colorful and beautiful, and it wasn't. And then we walked through Venice, and we went to the Bright Moments finale, the last exhibition, and all of these young artists and energy and creativity and pushing each other and collaborating and clapping for each other's success and the news stories, and it just felt like you were back in Paris 1910s or 1920s when the artists had that kind of energy. So we left that place saying, we got to do something about this. This is bigger than just this because that curation at the Biennale in Venice or the museums, they feel like, in FinTech analogy, they feel like going to a bank branch.
Yeah.
Why would you go to a bank branch anymore? They don't talk to you. You don't need anything from the bank branch. That's how museums are talking to people, and art is talking to people. So we got more excited to spend more time in this side.
So you obviously like this video enough that you've got to the end. That's quite a big task. But listen, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button, and also check out what video's next, because I think you'll love it. But if you want even more, and when I'm talking more, I'm talking about member-generated ideas, incredible alpha, research, everything there to help you in your journey, just head to realvision.com/join for the best financial intelligence out there and the pure alpha that's within the platform.